Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. As you can see, I am in Studio C, which is the car. Hey, we got a lot to get to. If you're new to the page, hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. That's in your bottom right-hand corner. Make sure you select all on that notification bell, for we are concentrating on making a lot of money, even with what's about to happen, okay? Anything I say is not a suggestion to buy, hold, or sell. And because certain things are on fire, crypto, then there's a lot of spam, okay? And don't fall for spam. Never send money, crypto, or money to anyone. There's a lot of fake commercials going around, so just be careful. Just don't do it. Don't do it, all right? The only place you should be investing money in is something like Moo, which is the second link below, okay? And something like Stock Up U, right? Those are links that are provided below. Stock Up U is where you learn how to invest. Let's get right into it. All right, so we had a lot of information that hit this month. We had CPI, we had PPI, we had the Fed FOMC meeting. We had all of this inflation data that came out and was showing that inflation was cooling off. The Fed was cool about that. He was happy about the policies that have been working. But what happened was in the FOMC meeting, the Fed was the most dovish we have heard him in the last 2 years, okay? We've had all of these insane interest rate hikes, okay? That has affected everything from mortgages to banking, to the goods and services you consume. It has really tamed inflation for now, right? So now the Fed literally hinted 3 interest rate cuts in 2024. He talked about 3 interest rate cuts. What I want to suggest, right? I don't have a crystal ball, but I really think that the Fed will not be doing one big cut. That's not going to happen. He's going to step it down a little bit and see how it happens. For those that remember Volcker, he cut too quick and inflation ran back up, and then we were in stagflation forever and a day. And he doesn't want that to happen. That's worse than inflation, stagflation, okay? So I got some notes here. You guys know how we do this. And then, yes, I will be giving an inspirational, so please bear with me. Powell will start cutting sometimes between March and April. I believe it'll be April-ish, okay? And so what I see for this market, and this is what I want you guys to beware of. A lot of people now, just like anything else, after the market has run out, up, now they want to get in. They want to pile in. I'm going to caution you. Now, what I'm going to say is speculative, meaning this is what I see happening, okay? Now, we have the Santa Claus rally. You guys have heard about Christmas rally. It's really called the Santa Claus rally. Remember, we went over this last year. The Santa Claus rally is not a month. It's not a season. It's only 7 days. It's the last 5 days in December and the first 2 days in January of 2024. So that's the duration of a Santa Claus rally. I think we're already in a Santa Claus rally, right? We just got it early. We got blessed and everything. Remember, the market prices things in fast on good news, and it does the same thing in bad news, because what? The market is forward looking. So for those of you that want to pile in now, be careful. I have stop losses set, okay? I have stop losses set on my short-term trades, the portfolio I've been sharing with you guys. I have stop losses set, and I'm actually going to do some profit taking, because there will be tax loss harvesting that's going on right now, okay? So a lot of institutions and people are doing tax loss harvesting. What that is if you're gaining, if you made a lot of money in this area, right, then equities or stocks that you have taken a loss in, you sell those, right? And you try to balance out what you're going to pay in taxes, right? It's called tax loss harvesting. Okay. So remember, Santa Claus rally really is only 5 days in December and 2 days in January. Okay. So just remember that. What do I expect? Okay. I believe that there will be a cool off in January. I do. And it may be after the Santa Claus rally, but I believe that there's going to be a cool off in the market in January. This is just me. And that's just what I see based on everything, the data, that what the data is showing us at this point in time. Remember, anything could change. Just like when the Fed was sounding dovish and talked about 3 interest rate cuts. That was a game changer for the market, good people. As you see, all of the indices are at all-time highs. The Dow hit an all-time highs, and all of the indices have been making gains month over month. They're not all-time highs, but a lot of stocks are at all-time highs. Big tech is frothy. The entire stock market at this point is frothy. Now, what does that mean? That means that it's expensive, right? Look at the PE of the overall stock market. It's expensive. So what is going to happen, what I believe is that after we have a cool off, a pullback in January, I believe that money will pour back in based on what the Fed said, including institutional money that's been parked will pile back in, right? And then when the first interest rate not hike, when he starts to reduce interest rates, then I believe there will be some profit taking, okay, by institutions. There will be some profit takings on a short-term swing play, meaning if they got in, if there's a cool off in January, they bought in, right? And then comes the first interest rate cut, then that's enough money in most cases to do what? Some profit taking. Now, I know I'm going to get the questions. Larry, should I sell this? Should I sell this? I can't answer that for you. There is no one size fit all. You have to see. I always say never be afraid to take profit. And remember, you don't have to sell everything. All right? It's not all or nothing, right? So you can do a little, take a little haircut, take a little profit in the areas that you think that are really, really top heavy. Okay. Right now, I wouldn't be flying free on anything, meaning I wouldn't be flying with anything without stop losses. That's what I wanted to talk about today. Now, let me briefly go over my inspirational today. So my inspiration for today is time waits for no man. Everybody's have heard that saying, time waits for no man. Okay. Time waits for no man. And we have to understand that we are simply redeeming the time, or you should be redeeming the time. Most people don't redeem the time. They just think time is forever, and it's not. We get older. Time does some good things for us as far as wisdom, but it does some horrible things to us as far as our bodies and getting old and that type of deal, right? So I was talking with my daughter Miriam last night, and she said we were talking, and I was telling her, we were having a father-daughter talk, and I was telling her, make your time count. Make your time count, right? And so this weekend I've been this last couple of weeks, I've been spending a lot of time with family. Been to a couple of weddings. My baby brother got wedding, and my baby brother got married, and he had a wedding. And then my cousin had a wedding just this Friday. And I enjoyed my family. I have a huge family. Man, we just ate, talked, and laughed, and they played music, and watching the old uncles and aunties dance, and people that has never danced before. And we just had a good time, and just time stood still for me right there, because I wasn't rushed, I wasn't under pressure, and I just really realized, though I stay connected with my family, how much I miss my family. So make your time count, right? Your time is an investment. Believe it or not, your time is an investment. And so what you need to do, some of you that are listening to me, is you need to redeem the time, because time has been stolen from you. My daughter said this, I wrote it down, that don't let negative things buy up all of your time, because it costs. And you may not believe that it's costing you, but it is costing you. Some of the negative people that you are around telling you what you can't do, telling you you shouldn't be investing in the stock market, telling you you're wasting your time, actually they are robbing and stealing from you, okay? And so last week I showed my $5 a day $1 million cup of coffee challenge, right? Which simply is investing $5 a day, price of an average Starbucks cup of coffee. And I showed the power in just investing $5 a day. And it works, good people. It is a quick way to start generating wealth. Okay. And of course, $5 is not enough, good people. It's not enough. That 5 should turn into 10, and then 20, and then 30, and 40, and then 50. Yeah. What will happen is somebody will say, I don't have $50 a day. There's ways to make it, good people. I've showed so many ways that we could, right? But the message is just start where you are. Never say, I don't have enough. You do. You do have enough. Every time you go to Starbucks, you are wasting it. Every time you make an Apple payment for your phone, you do, because you can do the same thing with the stock market, especially with fractional shares. So what I want to tell you is not just in the stock market, but in life. Spend time with the people that add value to your life. Spend time with your loved ones, the loved ones that you miss, that you fell out with over something just foolish. Call them up and reconnect, because it is priceless. My time with my family is priceless. My time with my wife, my time with my kids, my cousins, my loved ones, my friends are priceless. And remember, invest in people that add value to you. And the negative people, I'm going to say, treat them like the plague, because they are stealing from you. Remember this, when you go to your job on Monday morning, they are paying you for your time, right? For your gift and your time. Always remember that. But now it's time for you to start profiting from your time and your investments. But the time that you spend with your loved ones, your relationships with your friends, invest in that also, okay? So that's what I'm going to say. Hey, make sure you check out the links below, especially Stock Up You. I will have a crypto chapter, an entire chapter in crypto up by Christmas. You'll see. And we're going to make money, and I'm going to add more classes to it. For those of you that already have the Stock Up You just get it for free. You will never be charged another dime. I don't care if we double the amount of content in there. You will never pay another dime. But just remember, the day after Christmas, the price that you see will be going up, right? Hey, I love you guys. Have a blessed and wonderful Sunday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Live, love, laugh, and learn.